Hi there, this is a
Exclusive hot.
Hello everyone, I'm Lina from the Columbus Public Library Teen Department, and today we will be making a cardboard automata. Before we begin making the cardboard automata, I would like to recommend the book Paper Models That Move by Walter Ruffler. What is an automata, you may ask? It's a moving sculpture or mechanical toy. And he outlines in this book the skills and techniques needed to make a working automata with just paper. He begins by explaining the importance of a good concept by giving you a tour of 12 successful automatas. Then teaches you how versatile paper can be by making the proper folds to increase the strength and stability of the model. It also goes into depth as to what elements are needed to make your model run. It also has thorough instructions on how to assemble each mechanism, as well as templates that are located in the back of the book. If you would like to request this book, go to www.cvlga.org and place a hold. It can be picked up at any of our open Chattahoochee Valley Library locations using our curbside pickup services. Now let's begin making the cardboard automata. You will need a hot glue gun or tacky glue, a box cutter or scissors, a ruler, bamboo skewers, a dowel rod, two 2 by 1.5 inch cardboard rectangles for the handle, 4 3 by 3 inch cardboard squares for the box that will be used for the top of the frame, 4 5 by 5.5 inch squares that will be used for the base of the frame, 9 Gatorade bottle cap size circles, and 4 water bottle cap size circles. Before we begin preparing the frame for the automata, we need to choose a motion. If you want the cam to rotate at the center of the axle, then the distance at which the cam moves will be the same. However, if you don't want it to rotate at the center point of the axle, the distance from the axle will change between a minimum and maximum point. For the automata that I'll be making in this video, I chose the last motion. The model that we choose to build for the top of the automata frame should move in an up and down and back and forward motion. Now let's begin preparing the frame. Draw horizontal and vertical lines down the center of 3 sides of the frame. Mark the hole in the center where the points meet, and then repeat this step for one of the cam followers and for the water bottle cap size circles that will be used for the outside of the frame. For the other two, you will find the center point by creating the vertical and horizontal lines. Then instead of marking the center of the circle, you will make a mark a few centimeters away from the middle. Then use a bamboo skewer to push through all the center points on the cardboard pieces. Once you push through one, you can use that one as a guide and use it to push through the holes of the other pieces, so you can make sure that they all line up in the end. Use tacky glue or hot glue to glue the cardboard circle pieces together. You will need to glue 3 pieces together for both of the cams and the cam follower. For the water bottle cap size circles, you will need to glue 2 pieces together for each of the sides. This is what all the pieces should look like once they're glued and prepared for painting. Painting and decorating your automata is completely optional. If you don't want to decorate or paint your automata, you can skip to where I begin assembling it. To paint the automata, you will need newspaper, paint, a cup that you can fill with water, and paintbrushes. Now it's time to assemble the frame. I used hot glue to assemble 3 sides of the frame, making sure that the outside had extra glue for extra support. I glued the bunny to a bamboo skewer and then I stuck that through one of the pieces of the frame. Then I'm going to take the cam follower and glue that to the bottom of the bamboo skewer. Then I began gluing the box that will be used at the top of the frame. This will be used so that the bunny will have something to peek out from. I then took the box and figured out where I wanted to glue it at the top of the frame. Then I took another bamboo skewer and stuck it halfway through this frame so I could add the cams to the skewers. Then I measured where I wanted the handle to go and made a mark. Next, I wanted to test out the motion of the bunny model I made before gluing it into place. I marked where the cams should sit, then began gluing them into place. One of the cams needs to be glued pointing up and the other needs to be glued pointing down. After testing it out some more, I realized that the model wasn't supported enough, so I had to cut a piece of straw to add support. Then I disassembled the bunny from the cam follower to add the straw at the top of the frame. I used a dowel rod to make the hole big enough for the straw to fit through, then glued it into place. Then I had to reassemble the bunny to the cam follower. This fixed the wobbling issue that the bunny model had. So now all I had to do was add the smaller circles to the outside of the frame to limit the bamboo skewer axles from sliding. If you want, you can glue these pieces into place to make it more secure. After that, I finished assembling the rest of the Automata by gluing the top and the handle to the frame. Now you know how to make an automata. I'm Lina from the Columbus Public Library Teen Department, and thanks for watching.